feel just like a shot creator, made a Glock, don't play loud. Keep this levy on so I might bail out at a stop sign.
Yo, what's going on, my YouTube garden gang? It's your boy Rello. We back, another installment, Rello Mellow Garden. We got season 1, episode 7 of our Spider Farmer Grow. Of course, we're using all Spider Farmer equipment, starting with a look at our 4x2 Pro Series tent that they sent us. It's a real nice white Mylar tent. It's actually a little larger than a 4x2, closer to 10 square feet. Powered by our SF2000 Evo by Spider Farmer. Samsung diodes, a wide spread of the diodes to help get an even light coverage. And it hooks up to the GGS AC5 power strip, which you can buy in a kit. Comes with different sensors. There you just seen an adapter for the light and fan. So you see the Spider Farmer clip-on fan there. And of course you just seen the light. This here is a VPD sensor and a 3-in-1 soil sensor. Makes life a lot easier. And you will see our 4-inch inline exhaust fan by Spider Farmer, which also hooks up to the GGS AC5 power strip. You can see there the RJ12 cable. And now we're going to go look at the GGS AC5 power strip itself. You can see the RJ12 cables that connect our sensors, fans, lights, etc., etc. This power strip essentially doubles as a smart controller. It can be utilized through the Spider Farmer app, which is free to download, both Android and Apple. And of course, you'll see how we utilize that throughout the series. And of course, if you want to check out any of the equipment by Spider Farmer you see, we will have links in the description. Shout out to Spider Farmer for hooking your boy up with the AC5 power strip kit, the tent, and the light. Now we'll go ahead and hop into this episode. Not too much going on, sort of just nursing the plants, letting them get through that early phase of flower. Yo, what's going on, y'all? We back down here with our Spider Farmer Grow, Skunch and Turpgasm. Think we just got done pHing these waters. I think this one got a little low, might have added too much, sitting around a 5.7, 5.8. And I think this might be around a 6.1. We're gonna get another reading out of that white bucket there. It is time to water today. We are on day 18 of flower now. Just gonna grab this little phone here, tap into this Spider Farmer app. So y'all can see, we can let them get a little too dry. It's time to water them for sure. 29% water content. Want the pH in that white bucket to stabilize, so come check out the tent. Might be a mild little scent we're just starting to get. We can see a little bit of trichome production if we zoom in. It's the Turpgasm. Nice little purples in it. Got some early trichome production starting. Skunch, on the other hand, is looking a little bare in there. Kind of see some, but it doesn't pop out as much to the naked eye. Alright, we've got this water clocked at a 6.23. Still need to bring the overall pH of that medium down. Both mediums in that tent. I'm pretty sure that's why we didn't get a good stretch out of these. Most of the reason, at least. There might be some other minor factors, but probably because the root zone's not happy. Alrighty, y'all can see a little bit of change in here. We took that trellis net out because it's essentially serving us no purpose at this point. I couldn't get the stretch that I wanted. There's no reason to have it in here. That's what I put the trellis net in for. If these branches do end up flopping mid-late flower, which I doubt they will get that heavy, to be honest with y'all, then I guess they'll just flop. It don't really bother me. We went ahead and ran a bunch of water through. We ran this water through. Now everything you can see in there is collected runoff. We ran this water through. Yeah, something in these mediums is really buffering out acidity, making it real basic. Might have been gypsum. So our pH is still being risen from the input pH. We don't like that. We're gonna get both of these filled back up, and I guess we're gonna hit them again once they get dry enough. But hopefully, we can really get this medium pH down. We're already in week 3 of flower here. So by next week, we really want it to be situated. Hopefully we get it there. It will do us a much favor. I think we've kind of messed up the yield to a degree, but we might still be able to get a decent quality bud if we can get that medium pH down, the soil pH. But anyways, that's all we got going. Our light is on like 75% now. It looked to be fine enough. Probably 20 inches above the skunch, 2 feet above the terpgasm. Yo, what's good in the hood? It's your boy Rello. We back here, day 20 of flower in our Spider Farmer grow. Episode, what is this, 7? This would be, come grab this. Y'all already know, Spider Farmer app available in the App Store or Play Store. We'll go ahead and click in here. And it is definitely time to water again. That humidity could start dropping too. But I ain't replaced my dehumidifier yet, unfortunately. I guess I might as well get a Spider Farmer one when I do go out and get another one. It's right there waiting for me. Good, y'all can see we've got our lights at 75. Day 20, I guess I might creep this up to like 80. And sometime between day 21 and day 28, I'll try to blast it at 100. Higher we get that light, more heat it puts off, the more it'll plummet that humidity, which will be good for us at least during lights on. I really do need to hurry up and replace that dehumidifier. It's going to cause us some problems come drying time. But let's go ahead and step in here. I'm actually becoming pretty happy with how this terpgasm is looking. If we zoom in, I'm thinking that looks kind of good for day 20 flower here. We're not in the peak bud building or trichome building stage yet. They're still kind of transitioning to that. But yeah, I think this is better early trichome production than I had just that last grow. It is looking like these is going to turn out to be some attractive buds, much like kind of what I seen from the terpgasm, which played a role into why I bought them. It's not only looks though. You can see this canopy is real thinned out on her. Pretty much all those little bud sites got some access to light. If we can see them through the camera, then that's kind of how I like to go. I don't like to go straight by my regular eyes. Then we can move over here to the skunch. She's looking okay. Y'all know I've been struggling with this one, which I don't think it's anything to do with the strain itself. Just something I did to this medium in particular. I've been making it a kind of a struggle. But I think she's looking okay. As long as she don't start yellowing out crazy, which the leaves are better than they were, but still iffy. She starts yellowing crazy next week as we enter week 4, 5, 6. which is when this gonna be the most intense bud building, then we'll know she was not okay. Anyways, y'all can see keeping that trellis net off. It's not didn't really serve its purpose this run, so it's kind of just in the way, especially with me trying to fix the pH of the medium. Alright, so it looked like we got this water pH'd exactly where I want it for the most part, 6.0, it's a 607. So, take this bucket, head on over to the tent. We are going for runoff again today. With it being at a 6.0, we're gonna see how much it gets raised up once we get it to run through this medium. Hopefully, these things is getting lowered. But we're gonna see. Probably gonna use 3/4 of that split between the two of them. It's a 2-gallon bucket. Yo, and we back down here with our Spider Farmer Grow. Day 21 of flower now. Just take a quick look on in here. Yeah. I think this Terpgasm here is a real little resilient cultivar. Still looks to be developing fairly well. I don't think I got it yesterday, but I kind of ran a bunch of water through the pots to try to force the pH down. But yeah, this stuff is doing a real good job of buffering the pH to kind of where it's at, which is around anywhere from a 6.5 to a 6.7, I think. So it is a little high, and I think we kind of might just be stuck like that, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm not even going to stress it at this point. Again, I personally think as long as we don't see like a crazy lockout hit now that we're about to enter week 4 of flower, I think this Terpgasm will still produce us some pretty nice buds. It's looking fairly good for just 21 days into flower, I'd say. Obviously, it's not going to be looking the best it could look. The skunch don't look like she tolerate the less than optimal root zone conditions as well. But we're going to see how she continues to develop too. Certainly not as bad as the last time I made a mistake with the pH in the root zone. There really was like no trichomes to speak of around day 21. These, we can see them on both. Obviously way more pronounced on the Terpgasm. But yeah, we're gonna see how that do. All right, we here at the Spider Farmer app now, looking at our readings from the sensors. The humidity is getting a little lower, which is a good thing now that we're moving towards the middle state of flower. We would like to see that start dipping to around 50, 55. Probably gonna have to get those temps down. I don't know how to read Celsius, but I know that's a little too high. You can see the soil EC is out of the ones now, and we're coming in at the very bottom of the pot with our little soil sensor there, 3-in-1. So we should be getting a high rating, but like I said, we ran a bunch of water through them yesterday. So it probably flushed out a lot of nutrients and salts. I might come reapply a light little top dress sometime during week 4. I'm not gonna do it today. Or I might just lean more towards this little liquid Espoma tomato feed. I think things like the little bit of humic acid within it might help us kind of push our soil pH down. If we kind of consistently water with this, come get one last little glance. Probably need to set her back right. Pull this soil sensor out. And there we are. And that is gonna go ahead and wrap up this video this week of the grow. Hopefully we can see within the next couple weeks the buds really start forming, even if they're not going to be as large or as dense, probably not going to be as resinous either. All right, it's not going to be the best we could have got out of these, but I think there's still a chance we can get some acceptable quality buds. Not everything got to be super duper every time. You ain't gonna always get it. But yeah. As y'all know, if you found the video entertaining or helpful at all, or just want to support the boy, leave us a like on the video. Subscribe to see how we finish these up. Our veg tent, little restarted late outdoors grow. Plenty of more stuff coming on the channel as well. There's a lot of stuff that I really want to expand and try out to do. Just kind of got to get more equipment so I can do it. Of course, shout out to everybody that's been rocking with your boy. Check out our shorts channel, Mellow Rello Grows. And yeah, we on up out of here for today.